Hi everyone, welcome to another basic inspiration class at basicgrey.com. Today I'm going to be making an 8x8 layout using these two photos from a trip that I took to New York with my two friends. This one we were in the airport and we were making a sign that we could hold up at the Today Show the next morning when we arrived. And then when we were on the Circle Line going out to the Statue of Liberty. So the perfect pattern paper collection for travel photos is the Wander collection, and this is what it looks like. This is just the cover sheet that's in the front. It has some element stickers and also letter stickers in the pack. And I'm also going to be using two other things from the Wander collection. I'm going to be using stitched brads and also the Pops layered stickers. And you can get all three items, the collection pack, the Pops, and the stitched brads, in a bundle together at basicgrey.com. So I've cut a few pieces of pattern paper. I have this one right here, which is 8x8, and then I've got this, which is 6.5 by 6.5. I'm going to start out by adhering that straight down onto the page. Okay, and now I've got some other pieces here. This is the piece I'm going to do some journaling on. It's going to go over here on the side. I'm going to round off this end off on the bottom. So I'm actually going to just draw a line. In fact, I'll move this off to the side so I don't accidentally draw on it. I'm just gonna, let's see, how big do we want it? We want it to end about right there. And I'm going to line up the paper on my grid mat here. And I'm going to have it come to about right there. And I'm just kind of spacing it along that area. And I'm just going to draw a curved line. And use my scissors to cut it out. I'm cutting a little bit inside my pencil line just because I don't want to have to worry about erasing. Okay, so I've got that curved bottom. Alright, now I'm going to, let's see, I think we're going to adhere this down to the page first. Okay. I have a couple strips of pattern paper. I have some yellow pattern paper, and I'm going to use a scallop edge punch to just, or actually it's not a scallop, it's a postage edge punch. Okay, I'm going to adhere this bit of pattern paper right to that yellow piece right below. Okay, and on this other end, I'm going to use one of the stickers from the element sheet. I'm going to use these little yellow shapes. And I only need long enough to cover that bottom area. So I'm going to just trim off that area and leave the rest on the sheet. And I'm going to use a T-square ruler just to make sure I get it on the page exactly where I want it. Okay, and then I can put down the sticker here. Okay, I'm going to use the pop stickers. Okay, and I think I'm going to use the airplane and the bag and a couple of these other little symbols here. I'm just going to peel them off and I'm just going to place them on the page. I'm not going to press down really hard yet because I want to have time to move things around. Actually, I'm going to take a sticker from the element stickers. And I think I'm going to do, is this the one I want? Yeah, I think that's the one I want. I'm just going to put that down in the corner. And then I'll have the pop stickers on top of it. Okay, and I'm just gonna take them out of the packaging. I'm going to cut the prongs off because I don't want to have it go through the page. I'm just going to cut these off. Okay, and then I can use some large glue dots to adhere them to the page, and I'm going to put them okay, and now for the title, I have these letter stickers from the Green at Heart collection, and I'm going to have it say NYC and then an arrow, and then, I'm sorry, SLC for Salt Lake City to NYC for New York. I'm going to use this arrow right here, but I'm going to cut off this little tail. Okay, so I'm out of the letter C, so I'm actually going to take an E, and I'm just going to modify it. Okay, so there's my little makeshift C. I'm going to press those down. And now I'm going to add just a few details with a white gel pen and also a black pen. Okay, so there's the page. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.